What's up guys, Zeenigami here. Let's go through 30 Stamina Sengoku, the Fleet Admiral Fortnite. The condition for this island is that you can only bring int characters. So we're going to be using a Whitey Bay friend captain. And you have max special. And the reason we're bringing a Whitey Bay friend captain is because Sengoku on the final stage will do one of 3 different things. And 2 of them are binding 2 random non-captain characters and despairing both captains for 3 turns. And Whitey Bay almost take care of those. I have no sockets because I'm a noob and that's what we do. And we're going to be using a just int free-to-play team. There are not too many easy to get int captains, attack boosting captains. The best one by far is Raid Boss Magellan. So if you have Raid Boss Magellan, you can use him, and he's pretty good because he also reflects damage dealt, which is nice. Other than that, you got Buggy, the Fortnite, not Fortnite. Oh, yeah, he does have a Fortnite, I guess. Fortnite / story mode Buggy is good too, or Croc, because Croc is a 2x int attack captain. So we're going to be using, one thing you want to try to avoid is using cerebral characters. Now I am going to just use 4 cerebral characters and hope that he doesn't do the bad cerebral thing, because Sengoku, like I said, he does one of 3 things. He'll either bind 1 non-captain character for 2 turns, or 2 non-captain characters for 2 turns. He will silence cerebral characters for 4 turns, or he will despair your captains for 2 turns. So either 2-turn captain despair or 2-turn character bind, which a Whitey Bay friend will completely take care of. So if you got a Whitey Bay as one of your captains, you don't have to worry about either of those things. Or you can have level 2 anti-bind / level 2 anti-despair. And if you have level 2 anti-bind, level 2 anti-despair, if you just bring non-cerebral characters, you don't have to worry about that at all. Now this is a mini-boss. Mini-boss will have 300,000 hit points, or he'll preemptively cut our health in half. Which, if you're using a Magellan team, will get reflected back to him, which is quite nice. Now we're gonna try to kill him on his turn 2, because on turn 2, he will rewind the cooldowns of the bottom 4 characters by 3 turns. So he'll increase the cooldowns of these bottom 4 characters by 3 turns. So we want to kill him before he does that. And it's not too bad if he does. If you get him below 50%, he will increase his attack by 20 times, like a red giant below 20%. He normally attacks for 7,600 damage every 3 turns. Below 20%, that becomes 20 times as much, which is very, very bad. The secret stage is... oh, what was his name? Shoot, I lost his name. Can't remember his name. He is... Stainless. Stainless is an int character. He has 150,000 hit points. This giant, by the way, does not skip his attack below 20%. Keep that in mind. Stainless has a 2,600 damage attack. He will attack every turn. He has a preemptive 1-hit int orb barrier. So that means you have to have at least 1 int, or you have to attack him with an int orb. Whenever you attack with an int orb, then his barrier goes away. And he'll also increase your chain by half for 2 turns. So on Sengoku, we want to stall for 15 turns if at all possible. We got the only thing we didn't want him to do. Oh well. Use down something that basically kills most of the characters around there. If I could, I would use Mr. 3 and Whitey Bay together, so that way I could increase damage dealt. Rebecca also increases the damage of our int characters and is a very nice int attack booster. Who is pretty easy to get on the Halloween Island. But Sengoku has 700,000 hit points. He doesn't do anything that bad until he attacks. On every other turn, he will change your orbs into meat, tandem, or block orbs. So you have a bunch of block orbs and stuff. I can use your special for no reason. Doesn't work, doesn't do anything. So you either get meat, tandem, or block orbs. Below 50% when he attacks, he will blind you for 2 turns and makes perfects harder to hit for 2 turns. And below 20% when he attacks, he will heal up to 80% health. And he'll boost his attack to 11,000 damage. But if it's not his turn to attack, then you can take him down easily. He attacks for 7,700 damage every 2 turns. So overall, a pretty easy island. If you can make a team with 6 int characters, chances are you'll be totally fine. And that's how a lot of these islands work with a color restriction, is that if you have the right color, if you have characters for it, very easy. You can bring basically anyone on this island, you'll be okay. Especially if you have level 2 anti-bind despair, just don't bring cerebral characters and you're good to go. Use down Sunny special, kill almost everybody, then take down Sengoku before he attacks. Or even after he attacks. Just if you do that, don't get him below 50%. Now, the characters to get on this island are Sengoku, and you can get Sengoku, Ronz, which is the red giant guy, and Stainless. Ronz is a strength slasher powerhouse character. He has a max of 900 attack. His captain ability is not great. It's just boosts attack and hit points by strength by 1.5. His special ability cuts health of all enemies by 10% and changes block orbs for strength characters into strength orbs. So that can be useful if you have if you have something that gives you a bunch of block orbs, but Kuma does the same thing, and the only thing he really could bring is a 10% health cut, which isn't that great. 10% is pretty small. Stainless, the secret stage, is an int slasher cerebral character. He maxes out at 875 attack. His captain ability, once again, is useless, only 1.5 times attack and recovery for int characters. His special ability reduces any damage above 5,000 by 97% for 1 turn. So that is like a 1-turn version of... Oh, did I say... Oh, it's for slashers, not for strength characters. Sorry for the red character. So he changes block orbs on on slashers, not on strength characters. And then we have Stainless, who works kind of like Inazuma. Or it's Inazuma. He works just like Inazuma, but only for 1 turn instead of 3 turns. Wherever Inazuma is, I'm gonna find him. Somewhere here. I am totally blind. Doesn't matter. Works like Inazuma. You guys know what Inazuma is. So it works like Inazuma, but only for 1 turn, which can be useful, especially if something's gonna do like 100,000 damage. Reducing by 97% is pretty useful. And the last one. Oh, Stainless is 99% damage reduction above 5,000. Oh, that is a lot better. So you only take 1% damage above that 5,000 for 1 turn. So basically you're gonna take 5,000 damage from a big hit from Stainless. So that could be a very useful special to save your life for 1 turn, as long as you have more than 5,000 hit points. And Sengoku, his captain ability once evolved, is decently useful. It's boosts the attack of characters with cost 30 or less by 2.25 times and their hit points by 1.5 times. So he's like a mini Kuros or a mini Sengoku. You can use him together with a Kuros friend captain, and you also can use him together with a Sengoku friend captain because he only costs 20 when evolved. So you can use him with Sengoku, you can use him with Kuros. That's incredibly useful. You can his special ability reduces cooldowns of all characters by 1 turn, and boosts the attack of characters with cost 30 or less by 1.5 times for 1 turn. So this is Sengoku is actually like a pretty good captain for a free-to-play team. And boosting attack by 1.5 times for cost 30 or less is pretty easy to get. So he's just a mini version of Sengoku. You can use him with a Sengoku friend or a Kuros friend. And since he, instead of 6-star Sengoku requiring 20 cost or less, he works with 30 cost or less, which makes him very easy to achieve. So it's a pretty good character to use overall. And his special goes down to a 12-turn cooldown. Once evolved, he has 3 sockets, which is quite nice, and most importantly, you can use them to socket your 6-star Sengoku. I'm Zeenigami. Don't forget the skill books on the island. The skill books are right here. You get 6-star Doflamingo. If you ever forget these, you can always check on the database. I'm Zeenigami. Thank you so much for watching. Good night. Y'all stay beautiful.